Okay, ladies and gentlemen, again, no issues here. The only thing I had to do was, it was mostly water in this car. So I drained out the mostly water and put in, same as Arnie's, actual coolant. So it has coolant in it. And then also, this was pretty funny. This had like water up to like here. So I drilled holes underneath. You can see, you know, there's still water coming out, and I drilled one over here. Maybe she'll clear out. We'll see. Oh, well, just old Ford things, right? Oh, yeah, and this was really cool, like how my bumper just snaps off. Oh, and I did rings. Monkey Fab sent me these PIA Stang, and he put a raccoon on it and the logos and everything. They're fantastic. And then my double push pin quick latch, whatever you want to call them. Look at that. Someone should clean up that inside one day. So yeah, that's where the quick latch is. That's where the dump pipes come out. And it was cool because this guy's on the ground. It's not jacked up. I was going to go jack it up, and I realized, you know, if I take the low-ass bumper off, I have, you know, it's funny how much empty space there is. Maybe next time I do a twin-turbo New Edge, we'll put the turbos down here because there's nothing in here. This is when the bumper's on, it's empty out to like here. There's just nothing there. So everything else is looking good. I still have my my 3-port on right now. I have it pre-wired for 3 wires, which you could do 2 solenoids on, 1 power and 2 grounds, or do a 4-port or anything. So that's pre-wired nice. And there's not much else to it. I got the coolant in it. The dial's working. I let it idle and I bled it out. The fan kicks on and knocks the temperature straight down. The other cool thing that I did is I got more things assigned on my CAN bus keypad. So I'm not I bought buttons from Haltech for this guy. Here's my dial. I kind of wish I put the dial farther over at this point, but it's no big deal. Whatever. So I signed some of the buttons to things, and I didn't want to forget them. And I bought Haltech stickers, but I don't want to permanently put anything on here until I find there's going to be so many things I want to have like a good flow. Like something that could hurt something needs to go over here, like the brake and stuff. I might do like brake and bump, and then stuff that's not so bad. Yeah, I might just move everything around. But this is something to test stuff, and I think I might do the starter on one of these because they're momentary. No, they're not momentary. I'm sorry, they're latched. So you turn this on and it stays on. So I might make one of them the starter, and what it's going to do is see if the RPM is below 400, and it'll run the starter output. So then you hit this and it'll start, and it'll turn the starter off, and then you have to unlatch it. It'll stay latched, but it won't output. Anyway, you get it. And then trans brake, bump, traction control. This is empty for now, and this is empty. So I was like, don't spend all day romanticizing this, bud. Just assign things. So I did. We're going to see how they work. This is manual mode for the 480E, and then it'll work on whichever you have it stuffed in. So if you put it in second and hit manual from a stop, it'll pull out in second gear. And if you shift third up, if you mechanically pull third, it will go into third, and you can pull out from a stop in third. And then when you click either one of these, it turns on like paddle shift mode. And the ultimate goal was to get maybe ground outs from here, but I'm having a bunch of like unfortunate electrical things not being perfect. And I don't have these yet, but I do have a keypad. So I'm going to mess with that. And if you turn manual mode off, it goes back to everything auto and normal. So I figured I'd test those out. And then I can test to see how my traction control works.